Why Prime Minister Modi has asked farmers to reduce chemical fertilizer usage by 25 to 50%? Well, India's fertilizer imports are expected to reach a record $18 billion in FY 25-26, more than 2% of India's import bill. At the same time, government is spending close to $24 billion every year on fertilizer subsidies. But here is the shocking part. Plants absorb only 35 to 40% of nitrogen fertilizer applied on crops. The rest pollutes water, damages soil, and increases greenhouse gas emissions. Why is India spending billions of dollars on fertilizers that are partly getting wasted? According to soil health data, nearly 82% of Indian farms have low organic carbon. That means soil fertility is steadily weakening in spite of rising fertilizer usage. And India remains heavily dependent on imports. Potash is almost fully imported. Phosphatic fertilizers rely on imported raw materials. Even urea production depends on imported natural gas. Countries like Russia, China, Morocco, and Saudi Arabia are critical suppliers. Now, here is where the problem becomes economic, because fertilizers in India are highly subsidized. Farmers often buy and use more than required, especially nitrogen-based fertilizers like urea. This creates two major problems: massive subsidy burden on taxpayers, long-term soil degradation. The goal is not to reduce crop output, but it is to improve efficiency and soil health, because excessive nitrogen usage is now hurting India's export competitiveness too. The European Union is now tightening rules on sustainable agriculture and pesticide residue. If Indian crops fails these standards, exports could face rejection now. So, what's the solution? I think India should focus on better soil testing, balanced fertilizer usage, biofertilizers, organic micronutrients, and crop-specific nutrient recommendations, and not relying too much on nitrogen. Because ultimately, the future of Indian agriculture may not depend on using more fertilizers. It depends on how smartly we use them.